channel, I wanted to take a little bit of time and chit chat with you and talk about planning and time management. Really, I just was going to share with you what I'm doing as far as my planners. I was going to show you my stack of planners and my process for what I do during the day and how I use my planners. Thought maybe it would give you guys some ideas of how to organize your day. It doesn't always work for me. I don't always do everything I write down, but in a perfect world, I would. I don't work outside the home, so for those of you that do work outside the home, you can still pick up some ideas. I used to work outside the home, and I still used a planner and still planned in this way. You just have to kind of change it up a little bit, obviously. But the reason I do things the way I do is because when I wasn't working anymore, I didn't want to sit around twiddling my thumbs all day going, what do I do? And I didn't want to spend my cat's over here getting in a bag, and it's distracting. And I don't know what's going on behind me. I know Coco is up on the couch. So, sorry. When I wasn't working, I also didn't want to spend my whole weekends cleaning the house. My husband's at work all day. I only see him in the evenings at dinner time. And I just thought, the kids are at school all day. So, during the week, just like, a lot of you, I'm sure, you see your kids quickly. I make sure we all sit down at the dinner table and, eat dinner together and talk. But, I mean, that's not enough. So I try to make sure I'm not doing housework on the weekends. So in order to do that, I just kind of split everything up. So I thought I would show you how I do that. You could do that if you work and you don't get home until 5 o'clock. If you do one little chore a day, then you don't have as much to do on the weekend. So like if right before bed you cleaned a bathroom, or if, right before bed you, I don't know, did laundry. I'm sure you have to do laundry every day like me anyway. But that's my point. It can work. The things I'm going to talk about could work no matter what. So I'm going to show you the insides of my planners. I have a lot of them. I used to only have one, but what I've discovered is there are a lot of aspects to my life. There's my everyday to do around the house. I'm trying to, I have an Etsy shop, and I'm trying to evolve that, and there are a lot of things I need to remember to do, and that used to be in my everyday to do around the house planner, but then I thought, I could write more if I had a bigger planner for work, and now that I'm doing YouTube, when ideas pop in my head, I don't want to write them. I kind of separated that into a planner. I need paper to make grocery lists and things on. So I use a planner for that. I need, I journal, and I do, some devotion every morning, and I just wanted a place to write that, and so that's in my journal. So I have a lot of planners. I have recently also started a fitness and health planner, trying to find a way to use that because I would like to lose some weight and get healthier. Who doesn't, right? So without further ado, I will show you the insides of my planners and show you my system and what's working, maybe what's not working. And if you guys have any tips for me that would help, that would be awesome, because obviously none of us are perfect. No system works perfectly for everyone. So I would love ideas. I know when I did my closet video, I had a lot of people comment on ideas, things I had never even thought of. It was awesome. So I would love that. That would be great. And here we go. All right, guys. First, I'm going to start with my smallest planner. This is one of the Recollections planners. And I changed them out per the season. This is my October one, colored one. This is the one I throw in my purse and carry with me. So inside I have besides my decorations, I have a calendar to start with. I replicate the appointments that are in my regular home, I don't know what you call it, home planner, because I don't carry the big one with me. So I keep this in here because it's easy to throw in my purse, and all the appointments are in here. So if I'm at the doctor's office or dentist or wherever I am, I can schedule an appointment and very easily. So when I do my planning every week, I just put them together and make sure all the appointments match up. So that's in the front of this. That's all I do with that. Then I have, this is basically my meal planning section, where it's just blank paper. I used to keep the bigger size A5 planner for this, and I recently switched it out because it was just easier to throw the smaller one in my purse. But I have this meal list, and basically it's all the meals per week that I make with alternates. That's just all the easy meals that I know how to cook. So I pull that out to do meal planning for the week. I come here, I write on the back what the meals are going to be for the week, and then I make the grocery list, and then I keep it in here until I go to the grocery store. It's in my purse. I won't, forget my grocery list. It's there. Then back here, I just have, basically it's kind of a brain dump list. When I am working on being more organized around the house, or, trying to keep my head on straight about what needs to be done, and I just feel like I need to sit down and write it down, I go here and just make lists. I don't always use these lists. It's really just to help me out. Or I will use this list when I'm doing my weekly planning to make sure all the chores that need to get done are put down for the week, so that I don't forget to do something like change the air filters once a month. That gets forgotten a lot. And then this back section is just blank paper. I used to have a goals section, and so this could be the goals section. I don't have anything written in it right now, but I'm also thinking about making it an expense section. Mainly it's for just scribbling. I just scribble in it when I need. It's a brain dump place. It's just blank paper for brain dump. Most of the time don't even do anything with it, but sometimes you just need a place to get all the stuff out of your head, and I don't want to write it in any of my other planners because they're my more structured planners. And if any of the information I brain dump here needs to go in there, then when I do my weekly planning, it'll go in there. Now these stickers that I keep in the back are Avery. I bought them at Walmart. They're just the Avery, I think they're the removable stickers. And what I do in this one, because this is the one I carry with me to the doctor's offices and what have you, I color code everyone in this one with these. And mainly it's because I don't know about you, but I get, when I'm standing at the counter trying to make an appointment and they're pulling up appointments on the screen, well, we have this day, this day, blah, 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 and they're just like, my brain goes on overload sometimes, and it's hard to grasp, okay, what's going on. So I pick up on the colors very easily. And because if my husband has an appointment that day, it might not necessarily have anything to do with making the kids an appointment that day. So my husband's orange, the kids are pink, I'm yellow, and green is, I used to mark when I get my child support from my ex-husband in there with green. I haven't been doing that lately because it served no function. That's pretty much this planner. This is just the one, again, that I just throw in my purse and carry with me. And it's nice to have blank paper when with me when I'm, for anything. Let me grab a piece of paper and write that phone number down on that sign, or I go shopping and I'm trying to track how much I have spent while out shopping. It's nice to have a place to, let me just go write down what all I've spent today, so that when I get home, because I don't know about you, but I don't keep a check register anymore. I mean, I don't even have checks. I have not had checks in 5 years. I use my check card for everything, and then I come home and I sit down and I pull up my bank and I keep a check you know, budget balance thing on my computer. I don't carry it with me. But so if I'm out and about, you know, you might need to track how much you're spending. So it's nice to just have some blank paper. So that's that one. Then I have, this one just stays beside my Bible and devotion book. And I usually do that in the mornings between getting kids up. I have to get my daughter up really early. She leaves before I have to get my boys up. So I have a quiet 30 minutes or so before I get other kids up in the mornings. This one I'm using right now is A5 size. This is a Filofax A5 size. I also change it out per seasons. And of course, this is my October one. Make sure you can see it. I keep, you know, the pockets. Well, this one doesn't even really have pockets, but I still managed to stick some stuff in there. Some page flags, my clips. I keep my Bible stickers that I made in the side. And I think these are just Carpe Diem number stickers. I don't really use them, but in case I ever want to number something, I usually just do it by hand. I made a shaker page. And then I made Halloween dividers. But I also have a calendar in this one. I am not really using it right now. It's here because this used to be the one I carried in my purse. And like I said, I switched them out. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do with this calendar, since I already had it, I bought these for the new year through an Etsy shop and just printed them. I think I might keep up with maybe Bible verses, or I don't know. I haven't decided. If y'all have any ideas, that would be great. But that's just a calendar section. Then this section is just the devotion section, and I just put my stickers up here like these were to-do pages, and I just stick that up there. And then I have my journal. It's more like a bullet journal. I mean, I don't think I have anything you can't see, but basically it makes no sense to anybody but me. I mean, I bullet it, and whatever pops in my head, I write down. They have, a lot of time the bullets have nothing to do with the bullet in front of it or behind it. It's just the thoughts that pop in my head in the moment that I'm writing. And then I have this folder. When this was the planner that I carried around in my purse, this was where I kept those stickers. And then I have this pocket that I keep coupons in because it used to go with my grocery list. Well, I have not figured out yet how to keep my coupons in the small book. I've got to figure that out. I need a smaller pocket, but I have not gone and bought one yet, and I don't even know if it's going to be big enough. So for now, they're just sitting back in the back of this. And then I have all these emoji stickers I like to use in my journal because I think it makes it look fun. And to me, it's just fun to, when I'm talking about how I ate too much or something, I put a piece of pizza in my journal. It's just fun. It makes it fun. So that's this one. Not a biggie. This just stays at home on the shelf. It is fun to switch it out for the seasons though. I do like that. I love this purple one. I love how it stretches. It's kind of nice. Then I have my regular, basically this is this is how my home functions basically. This is my Erin Condren. You see it's decked out for October. Most of you have probably seen an Erin Condren planner, have an Erin Condren planner, so you know how it works. It's just monthly pages. I have a couple Plan With Me's on my YouTube channel if you want to check those out. I'll just say the month view. It's just like the month view in the little one. It's appointments. These are not color coded. They're basically color coded to match the month, because when I open it, I like to see a cohesive look. I don't like a bunch of different colors that don't match. In this, for some reason, it just bothers me. And then I'll just turn to this week. This is a good example of how I was doing my work versus house, and I'll show you how I changed it up. Basically, up at the top is my house, around the house to-dos, and this is where I was talking about my system. Every day of the week, Monday through Friday, I basically have a chore that I do in the mornings. Mondays is normally, I put clean house. When I say clean house, I don't clean my whole house. I clean downstairs. And when I say clean, I dust. It takes like maybe an hour. I dust, I vacuum, I mop, and I pick up anything that needs to be picked up. That's all I do. I also wash sheets on Mondays. Tuesdays, I always have a load of laundry or two that I do every day, and I have it written down. Usually I clean the bathrooms, and I do our meal planning on Tuesdays. The reason I do meal planning, we don't go to the grocery store till the end of the week. I do meal planning early in the week because then I can print out coupons, or it gives everyone time to go, oh, I need this, oh, I need this, oh, I need that, and I won't be overwhelmed with all the things I needed to remember. I already have the main list set, and I just go pull it out and write down when somebody says, oh, we're out of this. We're out of shampoo, we're out of deodorant, we're out of toothpaste, we're whatever. Wednesdays, I basically vacuum upstairs. Upstairs is the only thing upstairs is our bedrooms. The kids clean their own rooms. I vacuum them. So basically, and I vacuum the hallway up there. So I just run the vacuum cleaner. That's all I do. And then I have on Thursdays, and this is when I said, in a perfect world, I would do these things. I don't know how many of you follow Fly Lady, but I sort of kind of took this from her system. I put deep clean on here. I pick a part of the house, like she has zones. Basically, I just pick a part of the house that's kind of like a zone, and I deep clean it. So, you know, like my son asked me today, I cleaned the house today on Tuesday because yesterday was a holiday and everybody was home. And I was talking about deep cleaning. He said, isn't what you just did deep cleaning? Well, no, that's just surface cleaning. Deep cleaning is baseboards or light fixtures, glass, like our back door. I don't clean it every day because we have dogs that go in and out, and if I cleaned it every day, it would just be messed up again. So to me, what's the point? But you know, when I do entryways, I'll clean that back door really good, stuff like that. So, but I haven't been doing it. I write it down. I haven't been doing it. Write it down. Don't do it. So I don't know if that's just not working for me, or I'm just, by Thursday, I'm just over it and don't want to clean anymore. But I don't know. I don't know how, like, when I do my weekly cleaning, I don't want to have to take 3 hours to do deep cleaning every week. That just seems almost absurd, but you know, maybe that's what I should be doing. Fridays, I try to go to the grocery store on Fridays. Right now, my husband and I only have one car. So if he gets home from work at a decent hour on Fridays, we'll go to the grocery store. We joke about how that's our date night, is going to the grocery store on Friday nights. If it's a payday week, I pay bills, obviously. Saturdays, I put errands on Friday, I think because my sister was here this weekend on this week. But normally what it is groceries on Friday and then errands on Saturday. And that basically means if there's something I need to buy from Hobby Lobby, I go to Hobby Lobby on Saturday. It's not really an errand, that's fun. So that's what Saturday is. Sunday, I do planning, I do kitchen cleaning. Basically, I deep clean the top of my stove with cleaner, and not the everyday cleaning, but the deep wax cleaner I do in the kitchen once a week. And then I get my desk organized and my planners organized for the next week. Now that I have so many planners, I think I'm going to spread out planning throughout the week because there's just too many things to think of in one day, and I leave stuff out, which is, you know, seems kind of weird, but like I said, I have so many aspects and things that I don't want to drop the ball on, that it has to be that way. I also homeschool my high schooler, one of my high schoolers. Well, I guess it's my only high schooler. The others are in middle school. But so on Sundays, I usually get his lesson plans for the next week ready and print out his grades from the following week and input them in his, you know, on the thing I keep his grades on. So that's pretty much, so this usually is the planner I work off on for my home stuff every day. I put appointments, or you can see it on this page too, in the middle. So I know, like, even if my husband has an appointment which has nothing to do with me, I still write it down so that I know you know, he never forgets an appointment, but some of you might have to remind your husbands or, you know, that they have an appointment. So I keep up. I like to know what's going on with him. And then at the bottom, I was putting my work stuff, what I wanted to do as far as YouTube and my stickers that I'm making and, you know, budgeting and that stuff. I was keeping all of that down here. That was working just fine. But as I evolve my Etsy shop into something bigger on my website, there's just a lot more that I want to keep up with. And I thought I was actually, it was on a whim, which doesn't probably make the best ideas. But I was walking through Michael's and I was looking at the large happy planners, and I just thought, you know, there's so much room to write in them. If you know, if I have a long list of something that I really need to get done, there was more room, and I just thought, let's try separating it. So I'm trying it. It may not work. I may go back to the system. We'll see. But for the most part, until my chores are done for the day and whatever, and I sit down at my desk to do work, this is the planner that sits on my desk that I work off of every day. I keep in the back, like I said, my bills that are due, I keep in the folder in the back, or I guess, yeah, I keep them back here in this folder. In this, I keep little notes that I need to keep, like my kids use Edmodo for school for their assignments and things. That's the password so that I could get into my daughter's Edmodo, her grade password, the dates, even though they're in my calendar, the dates she has math team. I don't want to throw those away. And then I keep the stack. My sister donated a lot of these to me because these are what I use in my monthly view. And I use them. I use them, and I run out, and I'm always terrified I'm going to run out. And so she gave me these. So I rip them out of here because I prefer to spread them out. So they just live back here like this. Okay, so then I have this one. Now, this one's actually kind of funny. This is my health and fitness. I went to Hobby Lobby per my sister's instructions here. She lives in Tallahassee, and she was looking for this rose gold happy planner. Her Hobby Lobby did not have them. They're exclusive at Hobby Lobby. Hers was out. I said, oh, I'm going to Hobby Lobby. I'll look and see if ours has it. They had this one. I fell in love with it. They only had the one. So basically I begged her for it. Do I have to give it to you? Can't I keep it? I didn't need a planner. As you can see, I have a stack of planners, but it was just too pretty. So after I had surgery on my neck almost a year ago, and ever since then I have just put on weight. I'm not sure. I don't feel like I'm eating a lot, but maybe I am. I don't know. So I'm trying to track everything that I do. I'm trying to, you know, get out and start walking because, like I said, we discovered my vitamin D was low. I haven't been feeling well. I would go out for a walk and I literally, every bone in my body would hurt. It just wasn't even worth going out and walking. I was miserable. And so now I'm on vitamin D. I'm actually starting to feel better. I walked yesterday. I did not die like normal. You can see I did not put down what I ate yesterday, but the whole premise is that I will write down what I eat. I have my Fitbit on. I want to track how many calories I expend in a day. My little water stickers that I made to keep up with my water. I didn't do that yesterday either, but the whole point in this is so that I'll start tracking what I'm doing and hopefully lose some weight. If I'm tracking, maybe I am eating more than I think I am. I know yesterday I ate a lot. The other thing is I find myself hungry all the time. And not just, I was telling somebody, not just I'm hungry in my head because I'm bored. Hungry like my stomach literally growling. And I don't know why, because it's not like I don't eat. So I don't understand that, but I have to figure out how to control it because I did eat a lot last night. But not a lot, like I had a little bit of ice cream, but it wasn't a lot. I had some olives, but it wasn't a lot. I had some popcorn, but it wasn't a lot. But it felt like a lot because it felt like I was constantly eating. And so it's so pretty, and I love my stickers that I made, and I'm hoping that I'll get on track and actually start tracking stuff. And I will go back and sit down and fill this out for yesterday. Everybody was home yesterday. I really honestly was not even thinking about writing this stuff down yesterday because it was a holiday, and you know, I had kind of marked off the day to get some stitching done and just relax with the family, and that's what I did. Didn't even think about a planner. So I will go back and fill all this in. I did do pretty well on my water, so I'm proud of that. I can go back and look at my Fitbit and what I expended. So that's what this is. It's just basically, I'm going to use it as a health and fitness planner. It is a horizontal, which I guess Happy Planner just started making the horizontal, and I think it's pretty good to use because I have room to write food. And then, you know, down the road, I would kind of like to plan healthier meals for myself. My family will not eat a vegetable, so it's hard to plan healthy meals for them. But I do eat vegetables, so I could plan meals and then write my planned meals down, but then I would also need room to write down when I still eat badly. And of course I have all my cute little, yeah, it's just like me to use cookie and cupcake and pizza clips in a health planner, but I thought it was funny. So that's that one. And then the last one, yes, I know I have a lot of planners, is this large Happy Planner that I made for my work, as I call it. And I just bought it this weekend, so I just started it off on October. And basically, this is the month view. I have color coordinated YouTube, my blog, and I've also color coded. I just don't have anything in here for my website and shop, which are now going to be the same thing. Eventually there will be no more Etsy. It will all be on my website, and that will be in purple. So you can see that this week I'm recording this video. I'm going to take some pictures of some clips that I have made to go up in my shop, and then to-do list of other things. And you see I've just basically marked off the morning, like chores, did that. Wednesday I'm actually going to sit down in the morning and try to get some stitching done before I do anything, because I really would like to start incorporating some stitching into my life again. And you know, dark purple is to remember to, you know, I usually don't forget to post on Instagram, but just in case I have some post on Instagram, that's dark purple. Light purple is my shop. And basically this is how I'm going to try to function as far as work. So after, in the mornings, I get up, I do my devotion, I get my kids off to school, I either go for a walk and then do my chores, or do my chores and then shower, get dressed, whatever, and then boom, I get into work mode, or I stitch some and then get into work mode. I think that's basically my new mantra, is balance. I'm trying to find balance. I'm trying to get the things I enjoy done, get the things that need to get done, and I'm hoping this is going to help. Maybe I have entirely too many planners and it's not going to help, it's going to hinder, but I guess we'll see, since a couple of them are pretty new and I haven't really used them much yet. But maybe, I hope that you got some ideas out of how I do stuff. I basically talk to my sister all the time about, you know, she keeps daycare in her home, so she is home, but she doesn't have a lot of time to get things done. So I tell her all the time, you know, the kids have a nap time. During nap time, get up and go clean your master bedroom and bath. And yet it seems she still works her tail off on the weekends. So, I mean, everybody has to find their own balance. Maybe that's your downtime, is cleaning. Maybe you like to do that on the weekends. You know, I don't know. Breaking it up during the week has really helped me. I really enjoy not having to worry about the house on the weekends. And usually by the end of the week, since I clean it on Monday, of course, by the end of the week, the floors aren't as clean anymore. Company will come over on the weekend, and I really have had to let go of, there's, you know, grass on the floor right there, and I didn't sweep it up from when the kids ran in and didn't wipe their feet, and somebody just came over, and I have had to get over being embarrassed about that, because you know what? I have 4 kids that live here. I have 3 dogs that live here, and I have 2 cats that live here, and a husband. So, you know, if I ran around all day trying to clean up all of their messes, I really would not ever find any balance, because that's all I would be doing. So please share your ideas with me. I really would love to know what works for you. If I gave you any good ideas, it would be lovely if you would share that with me. And other than that, I am done. If you have any questions about my planners, let me know that too. And I'll see you next time.